Hello everybody, this is Vincent, aka BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thanks for coming out. It is Wednesday, and we're going to be playing a little bit more Terraria. Whew, so how are you guys doing tonight? You guys doing okay? Having some fun? Enjoying yourselves? Hope so. Now, I should mention one thing though. Now, you remember the last time that I played Terraria? I was playing it at like 1920 by 1080, or at least like the closest that I possibly could. I have gone and looked back at the footage, and I've kind of decided that I probably should be... I'm going to try and move down to a smaller resolution so that it looks a little bit clearer on the screen for you guys. Because looking back at the footage, it is kind of grainy, and I'm sure it probably looks a little bit fuzzy, the stream out to you. On the recording's actually perfectly fine. But for whatever reason, like just streaming out, I think it looks a little grainy and difficult to see. So I'm planning on changing the resolution up. Not today. We're sticking with the same one because I actually didn't have any time to fix the template or anything like that. So yeah, for now we're just going to be playing with just regular old... I don't know, the template that I've been using as of late. So let me just go ahead and swap over to that table. Oh, and also, I should probably also mention, we're still having connection problems. Freaking great, right? So, yeah, in the event the internet spontaneously breaks down again, I apologize. For whatever reason, Terraria, the last time we did it, it was perfectly fine. It's one of the first streams I've done in a long time where the internet didn't cut out. But if it does happen again this time around... No, your mixer stopped? Hello, how's it going? I don't think that was on my end, because it looks like the output is consistent. But yeah, if the internet goes out on my end, again, I have the little connections window, down here. So, at the very least, we have a little bit of a consolation prize by having it recorded and on record as the internet being cut out. And maybe, just maybe, that'll help me. I have no idea. But anywho's, let's dive on in. It's the last time... Derp Hartman. That was a very bad world name. Jeez. Anyway, so the last time we were doing stuff, we had finished working on, more of levels to the slave tower, basically. Jesus. Okay. Now, again, I'm planning on making this a little bit smaller sometime later down the line when I have more time to work on the template, but for now, this is about the size of everything, so it's a little tiny. The future streams are going to look better than this. But again, the recorded streams, they come out looking okay, so that works. Alright, so what the heck are we supposed to do? I think the last time we were streaming, we were trying to pick up some good armor sets. Yeah. We just recently gotten ourselves some platinum armor. We still need a platinum helmet. Also, another thing. We wanted to get to hell, right? That was another thing. And honestly, I kind of want to do that, because if we get to hell, then we can pick up some gravitational potions from some of the chests underground. Wait. We couldn't do... Actually, no, it's not from the chests. It's from a whole bunch of the... Because you can get gravitational potions from some of the pots, right? Am I right about that? Or do you have to have the purple key in order to get through those? I don't remember. I think it helps, because I know gravitational potions are in those. Anyway. But yeah, I'm thinking in order to do this... Chest? Well, okay, in order for us to actually get down there and get ourselves prepared for all of this bullshit, I think it's a good idea for us to just make a straight shot down. Also, I love straight shot elevators to hell. Like, they are so fun. Okay, so where do I start? What do I start with? Hey, buddy. Should I be doing this at night? Probably not. Okay. I'm gonna say... But deadly? If you hold on to the rope, you're fine. Let's see. Well, what's really fun is when you get... I've actually used that slime mount before. Like, you know the slime mount that you can get on, like, the hard mode expert thing? Yeah, I've used that as a way to get to hell, and it's super fun. Just like because it's got that slam move where you can just rush down extremely fast. And I like it. It's a quick shot to hell. The problem with that is, yeah, it does take a little bit of work to actually make it happen, but... Yeah, the not from the... well, actually, wait, was it from the Slime King? Yeah, it was from the Slime King. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that thing's very fun. Okay. But... Okay. In retrospect, I should probably get a better pick. Not hard mode? I forget. It's like expert mode, right? I don't know. The terms in this game are so muddled and confusing. Alright. What do I want to do here? I think I'm going to use some silver, and I'm going to make myself a pick. I know for a fact that you can't get the slime mount on anything other than, you know, like the expert modes, right? There's that. No? Hey, that's what I remember, man. Okay, put that back. Actually, wait. Let me look at my inventory. Let go of the wall. Here, my inventory. I have a door in my inventory. Can I get rid of some of my stuff? Here, let me get rid of... Oh. What the heck am I doing here? Wait, what? Did I stack these somehow? What do I do? What? Oh, wait. I'm swapping between stuff in my inventory. All right, that's what that was. I got very confused for a second there. I think? I'm very... Jesus. I'm so muddled. I apologize. Here, I'm just going to get rid of a bunch of things that I really don't need to have in my inventory. Like, I don't need a door. I have a lot of rope, so that's going to be a good start to this little hell-capade. Escapades. Meh. I think I'll be fine with the rest of it. Do I watch Mixer? You know, basically, the way that I use Mixer, I do have one or two people that I watch over on Twitch. And in the event anything happens on, like, the Twitch... Like, well, okay, for instance, like, you know Jackbox games? I know... Or, you know, stuff that requires a whole lot of interaction. Well, the problem is, Twitch has got this native delay that's... It's something like 10 seconds. It's not good. And the problem is, when you're trying to play a game along with the hosts, you know, like the Jackbox games, it's difficult because, yeah, that 10 seconds of delay between you and the game is really bad. But the nice thing about Mixer is that it's very lagless, at least on browser. I don't know how good it is on... I don't know how it is on Xbox or how it is... Well, I know that it's actually not that lagless on the mobile version. But it's one of the lagless options that you have, so... Yeah. So that's basically how I use Mixer, is that in the event people wanted to talk to me a little bit more direct without that 10 seconds of delay... Goddamn bunny. In the event you wanted to do that, then it's an option. Also, okay, right. So apparently this is just the the bunny murder hole. Again, in the event anybody just wanted to watch me a little bit lagless, that they have that option. And also, again, we've had some weird internet cutouts as of late. And for whatever reason, Mixer is actually a little bit more friendly when it comes to spontaneous internet disconnect. But we seem to be doing okay right now. You can see the connections right now. Every once in a while, it fluctuates, but that happens. Yeah, like that. And I think that's for some reason Twitch has got that very weird fluctuation going on. No, not a bad mix of not a bad mix of followers. See, I don't know. Is Mixer mainly a streaming platform that is mostly Xbox centric now? Because funny enough, Mixer used to be Beam. Like that's what it originally was. Just Beam streaming service. And then Microsoft bought them out, just being like, hey, this streaming thing, we could get our hands on that. Let's just buy one, and then we'll make it our own streaming service. Yeah, I think those numbers. I think those numbers are attributed to how many streams you watch. I think so. Like I'm at level 57, and I think the way that I managed to get that level 57 is well, I don't know. I've managed to. There are a couple of days where I have monitored the stream live just to make sure that it was working properly. Because I haven't watched all that much on Mixer. The only times I've ever watched stuff on Mixer, or Beam as it used to be called, the only times I've ever watched it is, again, Jackbox games, when there was, sorry, I'm a little mush-mouth right now. When there was audience interaction in the games. There we go. Oh, this is going to take some time. Anybody have a fun ghost story? Because, good gravy, we're going to be tunneling for a while. Ooh, okay, I see some blue coming up. Right now I'm trying to take out as much of, like, the... Ooh. Hey, buddy. Oh, good. Maybe we don't need a ghost story. This is spooky enough. Yep. Yeah, we're good. There once was a man from Nantucket. Alright, got that done. What the heck is this? A weird fissure in the earth. Whatever. I'd like to try and avoid having grass grow on the sides here. I know it's completely useless. Like, there's no reason not to have grass grow on the sides, but I don't know. It's the aesthetic feel of it, you know, that kind of thing. Just being like, oh, I like the way it looks without grass on it. Feels more like a mine shaft that way. Okay. Gotta say, I'm very happy that I got this pick before I decided to just start digging. Because that would have been stupid if I didn't. Okay, apparently it's daytime, but we're not going to get a shed of sunlight for a while here. Oh, I'm trying to think, like, I'm trying to think of some fun tech and news like stories that I've recently seen. Oh, right. Well, okay, there was that one thing. I've heard some really good things about, I guess, Google Fios. It's their phone service, you know, if you don't know what it is. I guess with Google Fios, anybody who has, like, one of those Google Home things, now you can call people via your Google Home through just Google Fios, and that is actually kind of awesome. So you can just call people, and your little home speaker is going to be able to connect to them. And that's neat. Uh-oh. Sand. That might be bad. Also, I heard another really positive thing. I follow this guy on Twitter, and he was discussing about the fact that Google Fios has this function that's actually really freaking cool. Ooh. Oh, ghost story. A big mansion. 54 ghosts lived in it. 2 people, Okay, 2 people were also living in it. The lights turn off. And then one day, the people kill themselves. That wasn't spooky. That was just depressing. There we go. Let's see. Turned out the mansion was a hut after all. I don't know. Anyway. So, yeah, I didn't know that this was a feature for Google Fios, but they actually have... there's this functionality in Google Fios where it's like visual voicemail, where it will... Oh, hey! Gold portal! Thank you, sir. I love that new feature in Terraria, I gotta say. It's the cheapest, most unnecessary feature, but I love the fact it's there. You'll be breaking pots and suddenly, ooh, oodles of money. There we go. Anyway. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I keep getting distracted here. More about the Google Fios thing. So, I guess they have a function where you can have your, you know, like just answering machines, stuff like that, voicemail. Well, I guess there's a way that you can have your voicemail just read to you via, like, text-to-speech, or, like, speech-to-text thing. And what's really cool is that that function has built-in... I don't know, it's built in where it can determine if something is spam. And that's really cool, because, like, that way you can filter out your messages, being like, okay, this was clearly a spam message. Yeah, you don't need to listen to that. I don't think you need to hear again how this company can... help you save loads of money on your insurance. It's like, I don't care. Here. Oh, hey, we're diving right on into one of these underground shelters. I guess that's a positive. This mining expedition is actually fairly safe. Yeah, I'm trying to close in the walls so that nothing can jump at you as you're trying to fall. What do we have in here? Oh, some more rope. Some more torches. We're going to need those. Good. And that is every single emoji ever created ever. Very clearly. Hey, back in my day, we used emoticons. We didn't have those fancy smancy emoji whatsits. That's actually absolutely true. I grew up in the cell phone ages where they were charging you for the character, like the amount of characters you wrote. That was a very sad time, let me tell you. Because suddenly you had to type like an idiot. So much frickin' shorthand. There. Okay, according to that emoji, I am an angel. I am far from it. I wouldn't call myself a devil, but I'm certainly not at that point. Here, drain the cave. That's what it looks like. There's like a ring around the head. I am a... What I have no idea what that emoji means. It's a smiley with a ring around its head. I attribute that to angel. Angle. Yeah. Whatever. Alright. Are you bastards? Can I find enough heart containers that I can, upgrade myself and have a full stack of them? Ooh, bunch of silver. Oh, right. Oh, hey, there's a whole bunch of, like, ruby in this wall. Do I care enough to actually mine it? Nope. No, I am not. So I do have to ask, like, how difficult is it to see my guy? You know, he's probably pretty small. Again, I'm planning on fixing that the next chance I get. You have full gold hearts? I mean, yep, that's the end goal. I'm looking forward to finally having those. Hard? Again, I apologize. See, the sad thing is that I am really used to having a full monitor when I'm playing Terraria, so that I can see the scope of everything. But the problem is that, yeah, it makes everything really tiny. And I'd have to imagine that the darkness is probably not helping. And the fact that the bit stream out to you guys is probably minimal, and it's probably muddying up the picture a little bit. Here. I'll try and keep things bright, just so you can at least see. Ooh, there's another side cave. The really cool thing about this little tunnel system is that once the corruption finally takes hold, you're going to be able to just, like, drill directly through it and see a big old line where the corruption has, like, taken the entire world. And that's a pretty fun feature. It's kind of terrifying at the same time. There. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I found the claw hands on, like, the first day that we streamed here, because that really helps things out and makes things easier. If I could just get the foot ones too and then combine them. I forget, when does the Tinkerer finally show up? Don't you need to defeat a specific amount of bosses in order for him to finally show up? I'm real busy as of late. I mean, heck, I didn't mention this at the beginning of the stream, but I actually, quite literally, I ran in here with 10 minutes to set things up for the stream tonight, where usually I would give myself a good 30. Yeah, I was real busy tonight. I was talking and, I don't know, getting back in touch with my brothers and just all that stuff, and that's the problem. Just like the more responsible you get, the more the less time you have. Like, I thought about it the other day. A huge part of the time that I spend playing video games is on the stream now. There. I know. It sucks. But heck. There we go. Frickin' vine taking... Why is it that a vine stops, like, my rope completely flat on its ass? Anyway, what the heck is happening over here? Nothing major. Well, damn it, now we got all this water that we need to mine through. Perfect. Could show me things? I've played a lot of Terraria. Are you talking just things that you've built in Terraria, you mean? Let's see. Funny enough, I knew that there probably was some sort of a culture around people building stuff in Terraria. Because, yeah, there's a culture around that in Minecraft, totally. So I could see why. I could see people doing that. I guess I can't really get my head around it too much. Well, not that I can't get my head around it. It's just I'm not as interested as I would be with, like, Minecraft structures. You're not good at building? Hey, I'm not good at building either, so it's fine. Again, I mainly play... funny enough, I play Terraria for the sake of just adventure. And for the sake of the things that you find. Less about actually building things and building structures. BRB. Cool. Now, I remember a friend of mine, Ben, he's been on the stream a couple of times. He is, like, totally into building structures and things like that for games like Minecraft and things like that. He's, I mean, I dare say he would be a really good architect if he put his mind to it. Kind of one of those guys. He does have very good aesthetically pleasing buildings. And we've been on servers before where he's, like, built the castles we've been in and the structures that we decide to reside in for the entire time we're there. Ah, you're back. And again, funny enough, when I play these games, especially in servers, I don't care too much about building my own house. I'm told, like... but again, my friend Ben, he's just like, I'll build a house. Yeah, or you could live in this room. And I'm like, all right, I'll make use of it. Here. Before I go too far, I notice... This is a cave system. It seems to be heading downward, though, so... Thank lordy that we managed to find this sword, huh? Anywho. Now, Yeah, when it comes to games like these, I'm more interested in... I'm more of the pack rat kind of guy who goes out and finds materials for the sake of making myself stronger. You know, I'm all for the mechanic type stuff. I don't care too much about building. Ooh, pro tips. What kind of pro tips we talking? Well, that's a long way down. Just, all right. Definitely. Here, I'm just going to continue to build walls. Yeah, that's good. So, are you typing on a game controller, or are you typing on a keyboard? Kind of what I'm wondering. Like, are you doing it on like the mixer on Xbox, or like the mixer on the PC? A controller, jeez. Oh, ooh. Careful. I've never liked typing on a controller. You feel so limited. Oh, shit. You little bastard, what are you doing? There, now it's nice and lit. Okay, I've run out of dirt. Guess I gotta move on to this. It's fine. Seems like I've had a whole lot of close calls with me climbing on ropes. Yeah, it's fine. That's the nature of them, though. I mean, the good news is that once I finally finish this this little walkway to hell, we shouldn't have to worry too much about accidentally hitting, you know, falling. Unless I let go of the rope like an idiot. Which I guess is possible. Okay. There we go. I see you down there, bat. Very nice. See what's happening down here. More bats! We're good, we're good. Oh, shit, what? Okay. Wow. Good thing I avoided all of that. Any more traps want to frickin' hand at me? I don't... It's fine, it's good. It's a spice of life. Things wouldn't be exciting if that couldn't happen at any moment. Okay, I'm running out of resources. Can it's weird to say. Can I go back to the slow-paced mining? Because I'd like to collect more rock, please. Ooh, and we're lit. Ooh, that's a big ol' sad emoji. There we go. Okay, how far have we gotten so far? In reference to... Here, hold the phone. I'm going to take a look at the map real quick. In reference to the map... Ooh. Actually, we've gotten pretty far. How long? Okay, it's been about 30 minutes, and in 30 minutes we've made this much progress. Oh, although, I just noticed that grass is starting to climb down here. Might have to fix that. Maybe. I don't know, perhaps. So, that's about a fourth of the way down. It's not bad. Now again, the nice thing about this system is that I could just hold up, and just like that, we're heading right back up to the surface. And I like that. Whoop! Cool, cool. Yeah. How do I solve this? I don't want grass to just be traveling its way down here. There we go. Now, the console version of Terraria, I mean, like, that's... I've basically played the console version of Terraria. It's essentially this one, except a little... Oh, hey, there's plenty of dirt in here. Hold on. I think silt block, it doesn't have anything grow on it. I'm going to pick that. Oh, also, I'm going to need silt block in a little bit, too. Here. Let's fix. I patch. I don't even know why I'm doing this. It's like, for just the look of this pit, I want to make sure that there isn't just grass and moss growing on it. I want to make it look nice. Stone would work. I think this will work perfectly fine, though. Stone might look better, though. Here. I believe that will cover it. I don't think anything will grow on it now. Oh, wait. Before I start... Wait. I'm just going to make absolutely sure that... Yeah, the rope is touching bottom. That way I don't start falling and then, splat on the ground. Got it. Alright, what other mysteries do we run into today? The cave system. Oh, hey. What the heck? My mic just decided to go AWOL. Hold on. There. Sorry, that was probably extremely loud. Oh, jeez. You bats go away. I'm trying to make a portal to hell. Okay. Oh, is that... Wait a minute. Oh, hi! How you doing? I didn't see you down there. So, I guess that means... Son of a bitch. Ooh, hey! Whoa! There's a marble structure in here. Hold up. And a heart. Here. What we got in here? Nice little shindigs. Statue. What we got? Oh, finally! The magic mirror! Nice! So now I can stop using these recall potions. Although now there's going to be a slight delay between when I teleport and when I actually get out of here. Meh. That's fine. It's nice. I forget, what iteration of Terraria started adding potions? Because I know that they weren't here forever, right? You keep spamming bye in the chat. I'm a fan of Backstreet Boys as much as the next guy, but bye. Actually, wait, was that in sync? God, I don't remember. Oh, God. Oh, my... Oh, that reminds me of something. So right now, my mom has gotten really weirdly attached to this commercial. So, yeah, you know, like that flavored water brand Bai, spelled like B-A-I? So I guess they've started this new advertising thing where they got Christopher Walken, you know, dude with a very weird delivery and weird voice. They got him. Whoop. Here it is. They got him doing the lyrics for Bye Bye Bye. So he's voicing it out as just being like, sure, they hate me, but it ain't no lie. Baby, bye, bye, bye. He's just being like, And meanwhile, Justin Timberlake is standing right there. It's like, okay. Oh, crap. Is my inventory full? Seriously? How much random crap do I have? Okay. This place is a little dangerous. Right. I'm putting down some rope. Just in case. I'm going to try and clear these guys out. But anyway, no. So yeah, that commercial. And yeah, for whatever dumb reason, now she's just like, oh, I want to try that Bai water. It's like, I want to see if it's... any good. So yeah, she was just looking around, desperately trying to find it. But the problem is, it's sort of a hipster brand water, so yeah. You're not going to find it too easy. And even if you do, guess what? The water... Oh, thank you. All right. Even if you do manage to find it, it's not that great of a brand of water anyway. You know? It's frickin' mineral water or whatever the heck. Or, you know, like flavored water. So it's like, who cares? But I guess their advertisement worked because, yeah, now all of a sudden it's like, oh, I really want to get that water because that was a fun commercial. That was funny. It's like, that shouldn't be your level of quality for products, man. Seriously, it shouldn't be. Your level of quality for a product should be, is it good? No? All right, whatever. Not, oh, they have a hilarious commercial. You should see it. It's like, I don't. Who cares? I know I certainly don't. I don't know. That's why like standard commercials nowadays for me, like it doesn't do anything for me because I really, really, really do not care about an advertising campaign. Like I don't. What does do it for me is when somebody is promoting it who actually genuinely believes in a product. You know, that's why internet advertising as of late, because I know Dollar Shave Club, they've been really good with that. Like, they've actively gotten a whole bunch of people together from online communities and things of that nature. And they've had them advertise their products. So being like, okay, so we would like you to advertise it, but we want you to try it out first. You know, because we feel like you should actually enjoy it before you decide to advertise it. And so, yeah, then they send out the shaving kits and all that stuff, and they put them on the trials and that kind of thing. And then they tried out, they tried out the Dollar Shave Club stuff. And sure enough, they love it. It's been like, oh, yeah, it's like a cheap alternative to going out and grabbing blades. And they get directly brought to your doorstep. I'm in no way endorsing Dollar Shave Club. You know, I'm not being paid for a Dollar Shave Club, by the way. This is just me. Although I very actively said that I enjoyed that kind of advertising more. I don't know. Believe what the hell you will. Trust me when I say, I am a very small cookie and nobody would advertise with me. I hear you. Slithery, snaky snake. Mega. Very good. I don't know. I mean, like I've praised Dollar Shave Club just from the fact that it's a nice alternative to Gillette, and I have a long-standing, very angry anger with Gillette when it comes to them. I am 100%. I'm 110% certain of the fact that I've ranted about this before. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not going to be bringing up anything new with my complaints about them. But I don't know. I'm a lot more receptive to that kind of advertising as opposed to advertising like standard television advertising. Standard television advertising just turns me off. It's just being like a whole bunch of hype and not a whole lot of actual substance involved with it. Trying to be creative, get your attention, get you to buy the product, get you to pick up our stuff. No actual merits to what we're talking about, but, you know, buy our stuff, buy our shit, buy our products. I'm just like, no, I don't want to buy your products. I don't care. Especially since I don't really need them, or it doesn't offer me anything that somebody else couldn't. I think that's the end of it. Is like if I find a product that I actually feel like would benefit me in some way, yeah, sure, I'll think about it. I'll buy it. You know, something actively interesting that catches my attention. Cool. But for the most part, I don't see commercials that do that anymore. It's mainly just a whole bunch of hype and a whole lot of. I mean, there's two different types of commercials. I think there's. All right, well, there's a boatload, but it seems to be there are just two types. One that is trying to be out there and weird for the sake of advertising your product, and then another one that is super, super, uber serious about what the heck they're talking about. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think. What was the last time I saw really? I mean, you know, there's the ones that are talking about, you know, prescription drugs. That's the ones that are like super uber serious about what they're talking about. That kind of thing. You know, just being like, are you feeling sad, lonely? Do you hate waking up in the morning knowing that a 5-foot-tall rodent is going to come in and eat your face? Well, Ratazol will take care of that for you. No longer will you have to worry about that rat because it will move him away to a random location out in the middle of Tokyo, where it will now be their problem. Raxidol. Yeah, like that. That kind of commercial is, and at that point, I'm just like, it's a whole lot of fluff and mumbo jumbo, and they don't actually give two shits about what they're talking about. They're just trying to sell a prescription drug. Actually, I saw this special the other day about prescription drugs, and the fact there's actually a whole lot of competitiveness involved with that. Like when you come up with a prescription drug, it's almost imperative that you make sure that your prescription drug does not become obsolete to people. The problem is with the prescription drugs, that can very easily happen when a better drug comes out and something that could very easily replace yours, or something that has less side effects. You know, you could do very little in terms of modifying your drug so that it fits better with other people. No, you're very much advertising a chemical compound. You know, that has already been identified as a certain thing. You have patented it as a certain thing. It's not like you can readjust it and change the patent. Maybe you can. I don't know. I'm not that smart when it comes to this stuff, but I get the strange suspicion that it's a lot harder than that. And, you know, that's where the falling out happens, where suddenly, well, my business model sucks now. A whole lot of people were buying my drugs at one point, but not no more. Because people don't need them. People don't need the drug that I was associated with. I'm trying to remember what the special was on. Like, it was a really well-known one. Like one of those that was just on TV constantly at all times. I might go down there later. Okay. I don't know. Personally, I think that kind of thing is interesting for me. It's just funny to read just the highs, the lows, the efforts people go into for just, you know, pop culture and society to move past you. All right. What the heck do I do here? Because this is a little worse than just a tiny puddle. This is a straight up. You know what I want to do? Hold on. Real quick, I'm gonna build all the way down here. Cool. And we're gonna head right back up, and we're gonna make ourselves some buckets, just so we can fix this problem. I was gonna need buckets at some point during this process. I kind of put it off until I needed to get them. So what other news have I recently seen? Oh, hey, the patches work. Nice. Oh yeah, I recently heard that Undertale has come out for the PlayStation, just like the PlayStation consoles, for like digital download and that kind of thing. Meh. I guess that's cool. My major problem is that I played it on PC. Like, you know, that's where I originally fell in love with it and all that stuff, and I've already played it, and it's kind of old news for me at this point. It's like, oh yeah, Undertale, sure. Still a really good game, but, you know, that game came out, what, 2 years ago? Now it's being released for consoles? It's like, well, what's the point? I forget, did I make a separate chest for all these statues? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. And come to think of it, I probably should. Because statues are very copious. There's a ton of them. Ooh, hello, Dibcube. Alright. Here. Funny me, talking about the fact that, oh, I'm so disorganized when it comes to these games. And now here's me being like, maybe I should put the statue somewhere else. Question is, where? That's where potions is. I think I just put, like, regular healing potions in that. There's the dyes. Oh, no, that's where... Oh. Hold on a minute. Here, let's put all the liquids over here. And, yeah. Let's just place all these things in here. Because there's a crap ton of statues. And I'd like to capture as many as I possibly can. For no clear reason, just 'cause. I don't remember. You can rig them up in a sequence. And when you rig them up in a sequence, like some of the heart statues, you can generate hearts like that, and that really helps with some boss arenas. That's what I seem to remember about it. Oh, I never really got into working with any of the wiring functionality of this game. I'm very, like, abrupt and very manual when it comes to things in this game. I'm all about just blind, pure force. Here. Real quick. Hello, Mr. Die Man. Reflective copper. Ooh. I like, but I already have reflective gold, so, meh. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I already had reflective copper. Never mind. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember I picked up the reflective copper. I'm like, well, I already have gold. I have reached maximum. I am at the peak of how flashy I can be. Okay, God damn it! I keep forgetting that I am. There, hold up. Here, I wanted to make buckets, but I keep forgetting that. Hey, I'm up here. Make bucket. I'm gonna say 5. 5's a good number. Okay. Right. Dive on back down. Ooh. Oh, jeez. I'm in the drink. Okay, I should clear out a spot in my direct inventory here. There we go. I remember a very long time ago, I didn't even know that buckets were a thing. So, I would just mine directly through this. I wouldn't even try. I'd just be like, well, I've run into water. That's my life now. Okay. Where's that last spot of water that's just making this little thing sit here? I can't tell. Is this just a graphical glitch or something? Might be. Whatever. It's mostly clear. Alright, so aside from prescription drugs and strange rats, what can I be talking about here? Let's see. Oh, I heard about this one, like, it's like a video player. I don't know, there's a company that's sort of advertising this video player type thing. I saw it and it looked kind of interesting. See, like, the HTC Vive, I've always thought that it's got a really low resolution, and you can very clearly tell that you're staring into a computer monitor. or like just an LCD monitor. That's not the best experience in the world. So apparently this thing has something like 5 times the amount of pixel density, like pixels per inch, and that actually sounds really freaking cool. Like, I think that could finally get rid of that problem. The only issue is that, one, it has nothing to do with video games. It's like straight up a video, like it's like a movie playing type of thing. So that's the first problem. Second problem is, well, actually, it's not that expensive. Apparently, if you want to get one right now, it costs something like $400 to $500, and for what that is, it's not that bad. Though I have to bring up the fact that it doesn't actually do video games, and if there's anything I really badly want VR for, it's video games. Like interactive video experiences is one thing, but it doesn't have actual full interaction. There is something really, really nice about playing the HTC Vive and VR experiences like that, where it feels a lot more hands-on. You're not... You can actually interact with the world as opposed to movies and stuff. And if I wanted to watch a movie, I'd just watch a movie. I don't need it to wrap around on me. $400 for a video player is expensive. It's a VR... it's a VR headset. Like, for the experience of having full wraparound VR on your face, that's kind of nice. Especially, again, the HTC Vive, they're sitting that at something like, what was it? It's like $800 US, which is absolutely nuts. But, with the HTC Vive, you also get the controllers, you get all the pieces to make the VR thing happen. You also... you get some free games with it, too. Like, I got a few free games with it. And again, there's an interactivity to it that I actually really like. And I guess that's something that I can't get my head around when it comes to movies. That's why I don't watch a lot of movies. It's like, I don't feel too engaged by this at all. Now, there are 1 or 2 movies that I've just been like, holy shit, this is amazing. But for the most part, that's why I don't really go out and watch movies. But I guess that the price is right when it comes to the player for the face thing, $500, and it gets you 5 times the pixel density of the HTC Vive. And I can tell you that is one of the HTC Vive's worst flaws. The windscreen effect, where you're just looking at it, and it's like there's a net right in front of your face. It's kind of uncomfortable. You don't really like it all that much. That's why if they come out with a new HTC Vive with more pixels per inch, and actually, I would kind of be interested in picking it up. You know what I'd like? I'd like it if they came up with a way to make it so that the HTC Vive that is currently out, I'd like it so that you could just hot swap the old one out with the new one and keep all of your hardware intact. Oh. Dang it, I'm out of torches. Here. Because, there's a whole lot of, like, extra hardware that goes into the HTC Vive. There's a headset, but then there's also the box outside. Those boxes have cables that lead to other places. Just, ugh. It is a mess and a half. And then the live streams. Oh, good, the live streams. Those are super fun. Because now you have to work around all of that. Now that I think about it, the thing that I want out... more pixels would be really nice, but, the thing that I really want, I want the damn thing to be wireless. There we go. That is what I want out of everything. As much as I complain about that. Because, that cord is a son of a bitch. Like, you constantly have to keep thinking about it. That's the problem. You can't really immerse yourself all that much when you're just like, okay, hold on. Like, my head is being held back by this gigantic cord off the back of my head. Yes, I hate wires too. I don't know. Have you ever used the HTC Vive, Dave Cube? Or actually, have you ever had, like, a VR thing in general? Because I'm an advocate for virtual reality, that kind of stuff. I always thought that the VR that we have today is the closest that we're probably going to get to holodecks in any way, shape, or form within the near future. And if I could have a holodeck, that would be nice. You don't have one, but you want one? I would recommend the HTC Vive. It's a heck of... Well, okay. Here's another question for you. What kind of computer do you have? That's a big factor, too. Like, do you have the computer necessary to actually run it? Yeah. Come back here, you worm bastard. Because for me, I already had the hardware necessary to run the HTC Vive, but that's just because I run the stream. Yeah, it's pretty easy, and that came standard, so it was as easy as me just picking up the headset. Somebody who wanted to play with the HTC Vive right out the gate, they would have to get themselves a real nice computer setup, and they would also... Well, like, the nice computer setup and the Vive headset. I would say it does need a very good PC. Like, that's kind of the end-all thing. I'm trying to think... What were the minimum specs for the HTC Vive? I don't even remember. All I know is that I picked up that newer 1080 graphics card. I picked up the newer 1080 graphics card from NVIDIA, and that basically told it, just been like, okay, well, you've got really good CPU, you've got an amazing graphics card, you've got an amazing RAM, I think you're good to go. It's like I'm like 11, 11, 11 across the board when it comes to my hardware. So I have power and then some. I forget what the exact specs are. All I know is that you definitely need a good PC. I've seen that Alienware, they advertise the fact that they have, like, VR-ready hardware. It's like, yeah, but it's also Alienware. Yeah, that's the problem. It's like, oh, cool. You're going to spend a whole bunch of money on hardware that you could probably get half off by just picking up spare parts. Oh, and also, keep in mind that Alienware is Dell. And Dell computers, from my experience, they break down very quickly. Like, I remember one time, back when I was in grade school, they were swapping out a whole bunch of the computers. You know, and it's not been too long since I've been out of grade school, like, not ridiculously. We were still within, like, the Windows 7 early days. But they had replaced all of the PCs, like the real nice gateway PCs that they had. They replaced all of them with a set of Dell PCs. And who wants to bet that they got some sort of a deal with that? Just being like, hey, replace all your computers and we'll give you a gigantic discount. And they did. They got all the PCs and everyone was replaced. And they worked real good for a year. And then after a year, all of them turned to shit. Like, systematically. It wasn't a case... Ooh. Oh, extract... Oh, and a teleportation potion, in case we want to go on an adventure. Sure. Anyway, no. It wasn't a case of... I don't think it had anything to do with some sort of a system-wide worm or anything like that. It was just every single PC that they had started crapping out at the same time. And I have to attribute that to the fact that Dell PCs, or at least the ones that we got, they're crap. And they wear out very, very quickly. And it's not just those PCs. Like, I've had certain cases where other people have shown me their Dell laptops. It's like, oh, I've had them for like 2 years, and it just slows to a crawl. It's like, what do you do with it? I don't know. I check emails. I go on Facebook. It's like, oh, God. So the bare minimum? Yeah. I am so sad. I've heard of some laptops that actually advertise themselves as VR ready. Not gonna lie, that's very appealing to me. Just the ability to take a laptop anywhere, In the event I wanted, I don't know how the hell you would manage to make an HTC Vive setup mobile. I'm sure people have done it, but it'd be a hell of a thing to pack up the laptop. I mean, if it worked, that'd be one thing. I mean, for instance, the like the 1060 chips, which are not too far off from 1080 chips, they actually they have some decent power. So if you had one of those and one that had some decent RAM to it, you could make it work. It's just a matter of it'd be a hell of a lot of hardware that you would have to carry around at all times. Actually, oh god. And imagine if you wanted to make that thing actually, like, genuinely mobile. Like, have you heard of, like, VR backpacks? I've heard of them. And they are bulky. I'm collecting a lot of freaking hearts down here. That's good. How many do I have here? 3. VR backpacks. Basically, you take all of the hardware, and then you put it in a backpack, and then... Looks like Nathan is throwing a party. What? Is that... What? Who? Who's Nathan? Why? What? Why? Huh? I'm confused. Wait, party? Nathan? Which one of you is Nathan? Wait a minute. What? Wilbur? Who's Nathan? Where's Nathan? Are you... Oh, you're throwing a party. What party are we talking about? Hold on a minute. Hey, just the sacrifice... I mean, competent fishing master that I've been looking for. What? Why are you guys throwing a party? And what? Everything has been... Oh my god, why? This is new. I've never seen this before. Okay, so the bunnies have hats. Where are the slimes? I need to find one slime. Okay. No, the slimes are not in party mode. Oh, you looked one up? This thing looks like a freaking car battery. Yeah, pretty much it. They never said that it looked great. Certainly works great, though. Oh, are you looking... Wait, are you looking up the VR-ready laptops? You know, honestly, when it comes to laptops, I don't really... I am all for power. I like power mobily. And I know that technology, we've started to try and move in the direction of a little bit more, like, slimmer, sleeker, nicer-looking electronics. But honestly, if it were up to me, I would totally go with a very large laptop in the event I needed it. Oh, you looked at the backpack thing. I mean, I agree. I'll say it's creative. It's definitely not ready for the big times, though. Can you imagine what it's going to be like 30 years down the line? We're going to get... Okay, so... I'm so confused. Oh, no, I'm very distracted by this. Why are we throwing a party? Why? Is there a point to this? Is it literally just like, oh, hey, the place has got party balloons everywhere? Oh, Eldon the merchant has... And you have a party hat, too. Hi, have you brought the cake? What else you got? Ooh, a magic hat. 7% increased magic damage and critical strike chance. Not bad. Don't really care. If you would go to your friends with the backpack thing, they would run away in fear that you're a cyborg. Hey, or a Ghostbuster. I would assume Ghostbuster. Okay, again, why... I'm so confused. So why the heck are you guys... Why are you guys throwing a party? I don't understand. I have some reflective obsidian dye. Hooray! Alright. Okay, so what? Ooh, wow. What? We're up to 17. Alright, how many of those hearts could... I think I have enough hearts that I could max out my, my heart meter, couldn't I? Ooh. That's cool. I don't think I want to do that yet. Here, what could I be setting in here? Nothing like new. Again, I will upgrade my hearts once I finally manage to get my... like, when I get to the hell area, and when I finally have some time to just derp around there. Right. Now, I don't think I can set anything down in here. Yeah, wear the backpack, go to your friend's house in the Ghostbuster costume, play the Ghostbuster theme. You know, it'd be even crazier, playing a Ghostbuster VR game. Actually, come to think of it, that would really work, wouldn't it? Like, some kind of a mobile VR game where you, like, put on a really heavy-ass backpack and you just, you have the proton blaster on you. Put that stuff away. There's a new one. Honestly, I would actually do that. Oh, yeah, friends of mine, they posted the thing about Mario Kart VR recently in our Discord chat. Which is funny, because one of my friends was just like, fuck that. I was like, what? Seriously? He's like, yeah, no, fuck that. I'm sorry. Do I want to have a heart attack? No. Here. One thing that I like to do, since I'm already making this line straight to hell, I also like to string up a rope upwards and just see what I can run into. Look at all the balloons. But yeah, he was like super against the idea. Just being like, no. I am not going to get into just Mario Kart VR. It's frantic enough when you're not playing VR on that game. And you know what? I freaking disagree. I would love to play Mario Kart VR. My first question is not, oh god, how could I handle that? It is, how much? How much money? And not in terms of how much money to, how many quarters do I have to put in to play the VR. No, it is how much money do I need to own. That is it. That's all I care about. Because that sounds like a ball and a half. I've seen some video footage of it, and yeah, it looks like people have a lot of fun with it. Let's see. Well, we made it to space. Now, I tend to use this thing. I tend to use this thing for some bosses and things of that. I'm trying to remember what was the double-eyed boss. I'm trying to remember what it was. The twins or whatever the hell. I know I've used a rope sort of mechanic on that when I've needed to fight them. It's a real easy way to get yourself up in the air real quick, down in the air real quick. Just grab yourself a rifle or something and just shoot them down. Okay. So we got that done. Oh, I've used up a shit ton of rope. Come here. I'm fine. Now, funny enough, I've actually, again, there was that one episode of the stream where I decided to play the GameCube VR. That was real fun. Of course, it's very, very buggy because, of course, GameCube was never designed to be working with VR in any way, shape, or form. Down in the air real quick. It's Bitabytes 2K17. Hey, I don't see anything wrong with what I said. Down in the air. I'm not an idiot, I swear to God. Alright. So where am I at? Freaking weird crawfish things. Oh, I never came in here to take a look at things. What the hell? What am I thinking? Is this a dragon? What is this? Pigron. The hell's a Pigron? I know this is the king statue. Ah, die. Then we got a chest. What do we find in here? Oh, spelunker potions. Nice. A hurtful enchanted boomerang. Man, that's nice. I like the spelunker potion. I'm going to try and save the spelunker potions for late game when I need to get more, like, rare... I don't know, just the rarer resources. You remember when this patch originally came out and you could use the spelunker potion? And you could spot, like, every single one of the... Jesus, I'm on a ball when it comes to this. What? Never mind. I am not on the ball. Well, it's a good thing I have a straight shot back down there, huh? Also, I am playing in easy mode. So all I lost is coins. So I'm fine. Alright, what the hell was I talking about? I don't even know. I got distracted by the mountain load of death. And I'm back. One of the things I really hate about playing games... Oh yeah, I was talking about the Spelunker Potion. Right, thank you. You remember when... You know, the Spelunker Potions and stuff were coming out? I think it was around the time when the map system was starting to be implemented. I think. Whatever it was, there was like this weird glitch... Or, you know, something that they sort of overlooked where when you use the Spelunker Potion, it lit up the map permanently. So, if you just zoomed through an area with the Spelunker Potion, it revealed all of the ore that was in the walls. And then all you had to do was run back through and, like, collect all the ore. Now, you remember that? That was a fun time. They quickly and immediately got rid of that feature, though. They were just like, oh god, nope, they are going to take advantage of that. And then they were crafty, and they fixed that. Which, I guess, I gotta... Hats off to them for that one. I couldn't... Like, I have absolutely no idea what you would have to do in order to fix something so that, you know, light was only temporary, and it didn't show up in your map all the time. Like, that had to be a hell of an exception they had to make in code. Oh, god. Oh! Ah! Anybody want a piece? I'm fine. Although I noticed, yeah, there's a gigantic thing of water here. Guess that means I have to drill through that. That sounds real broken. Yes. I can tell you from experience, it was really broken. You started Terraria when the mech bosses came out. Oh, so you were around the time when that glitch was actually there. And let me tell you something. I don't know how many people took advantage of it. I did. I definitely did. Hey, your grammar's fine. Trust me. I know one or two. Well, okay. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and joke about my buddy Ben for another hour and a half because you know he deserves to be railed upon for forever and ever and ever. No, my buddy Ben, he's not the best when it comes to spelling. You know, so it's real fun to try and decipher exactly what he meant when he types me something on you know, social media or you know, something involved with a messenger or something. So you're pretty good. There. Australia English is there. No, honestly, you're actually very, very good when it comes to English. Isn't English a main language over there? I'm trying to remember. What English would, because Australia doesn't have an Australian language, does it? I'm trying to, what would it be? What's the native language over in Australia? Okay, Godzilla GD, just call it Indigenous Australian. Oh, not Australia, Austria. Oh, okay, Derby Herps. Sorry. I've seen... Oh, God, no. I feel bad, because I see that mistake happen a lot. I'm sorry. Especially on streams. I've seen a lot of people get that wrong on streams, and I know how annoying that can get. It's being like, I said Austria, not Australia, you bastards. Okay, what's the native language in Austria? I'm trying to remember where Austria is. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not very worldly. And I was never good at geography. Germany. Okay, then. Okay. So far, so good. Now we have to dig through all this frickin' water. Great. Should be fine. Hi! What are you doing? Hi, friend. Hello, Bilo Bedgor. Okay. You're bad at geography too, so don't worry. Hey, that is good. I don't know. I wasn't really good at mostly anything in school. Lunch was my best, like the best thing that I possibly did there. And that was it. I'm very good at consuming other things. Building. Alright, I haven't lit up at all in the time that I've been down here. Good. Now I'm trying to remember, like, what the heck was my... Oh, party time's over. Yeah, whatever. That was useless as it was. I didn't get anything special. It wasn't like the Rain of Slimes, where spontaneously there'd just be slime everywhere. I was kind of hoping there would be, you know, actually, maybe if I hung out there long enough, could, like, a party monster have shown up? Is that what they were trying to do? You're glad there's controller support? More comfortable way to play, eh? I don't... Honestly, I would disagree with that. Mainly because I've been playing PC games for the longest time, like, my entire life. Oh, you forgot to follow? Hey, I'm not requiring people to follow. It's cool. Anyway, you know, funny enough, I'm backwards when it comes to that, when it comes to Terraria, mainly due to the fact that I've been playing PC games for the entirety of my life. Like, ever since I was, I think, 6 years old, I've been playing PC games. Yeah, and like, just randomly. Just random PC game that I can get my hands on. Okay, where did that bucket go? There it is. So, I'm actually pretty native when it comes to that stuff. And I'm trying to remember what, like, the first games I ever played on PC were. I remember I originally played... I think I played console games first, and then after that I played a whole bunch of PC games. And they were like these really old DOS games that were ported over with Windows 95. I still need to look back in the archives. I desperately need to find a whole bunch of the old games I played as a kid and pull them back up. I'm still on the search for one particular... There was a compilation CD that was out, and I cannot find it. And if I could find that, that would be a holy grail. Like, that would be nostalgia in a bottle right there. Godzilla's GD said, I grew up on Sony and Nintendo, but now I'm a hypocrite and constantly say console peasants. I mean, I sort of say that jokingly. Thing is, I'm still a gigantic Nintendo fanboy. So, yeah, I have the Switch literally sitting about 3 feet away from me. Bought day one. I don't know how smart that was. Probably wasn't. I need to empty out my inventory. The first PC game Dave's played was an emulated version of Super Mario World. Yay. Bootleg renditions of video games. Okay, jeez. I think I either need to empty out my pockets or I need to go back upstairs and clear a whole bunch of this inventory stuff out. A whole lot of it is useless. You might wait for the release of Odyssey. Honestly, yeah, that's how a lot of people are treating it right now. I know a friend of mine, he loves and he cares about Nintendo. He cares about Nintendo a lot. That's the thing. He really, really cares about what they're doing. He cares about their future. He cares about a lot of things involved with Nintendo. But he cannot stand a whole lot of the policies that they're currently running. You know, especially in terms of Let's Players and things like that. He's so not happy about that. Like, it's almost ridiculous. Just how unhappy he is. And, you know, I think it's a reasonable unhappiness, I think. Because, sadly, yeah. Whereas a whole lot of indie developers, they're working directly with Let's Players and, you know, just the video game community to make something of their game and have fun, enjoy games at like what they are. And then, you know, Big Daddy Nintendo comes in saying, hey, you're using our IP. That's not fair. We're going to monetize the crap out of you. It's like, you know, technically you're right, but technically right does not 100% mean right. Oh, you're waiting for Sakurai to confirm either Melee HD. Okay, all right. See, that's what I thought was going to happen at this last E3. Not Melee HD. I thought Melee HD was like. I'm going to be honest here. I think it would be to bring back the original physics of Melee. I guess that'd make a whole lot of people happy, but I really don't think they would try and do that. I think the best chance that we have is I feel like they would release Smash 4. They would release Smash 4 on the Switch before they would release Melee HD. Because Melee HD, that would be a hell of a lot of extra work, and just for the sake of going back. So that's what I thought they were going to do this E3. And then when I found out that they didn't do that, I was like, you bastards, you had every opportunity in front of you and you took none of them. Come on, man. So yeah, when Smash comes out, I am definitely going to be all on that and a bag of chips. Because I love Smash. Funny enough, like, until Smash, like, for the 3DS came out, I wasn't all that great with it. But because of the online stuff, I finally started to push myself to get a little bit better at it. And I think you could actually tell. There's an old video on the Betabyte channel. And it's a video of us playing Smash 4 for the first time. And you could tell just how sort of sloppy I... Actually, no. What was it? Was it Smash 4 or was it... It might have been Brawl, come to think of it. I don't know. We were playing a Smash game. And you could tell that I was kind of sloppy. Like, ridiculously sloppy when it comes to just my moves, and not really countering all that well. Noobish, I think, would be a good word for it. Nowadays, I actually, I incorporate the rolls, I incorporate, you know, fake outs, things like that. Mind games, mind tricks. Smash 4 Deluxe, do you think that's what it's going to be called? I don't know if Smash 4... not necessarily Smash 4 Deluxe. Honestly, they could probably just announce, just like, Super Smash Brothers for the Switch. I don't know. If they... I mean, the thing is, that would be a very good way to bring people back onto the Switch and keep them interested for as long as they have people working on other IPs and new platform stuff. Okay, Dave Cube asked if I've ever played Terraria mods. No, but I discussed that in the series a little bit earlier. And I never have, but I might want to consider doing that someday. Because I played a lot of vanilla Terraria, but it does get a little stale and boring over time. Because, yeah, you've gone through the motions, you've done basically everything. Might as well give it a shot. There were fake leaks on the Switch Smash. Yeah, there are fake leaks about a lot of crap, man. I'm trying to remember, what was the... Oh, there was one fake leak of something involved with Smash that just made me laugh my ass off. You know, whenever somebody takes a really well-known character and then photoshops it to make it look like a Smash splash page. I think Shovel Knight was one of them. There's like Shovel Knight swings into battle or something like that. You know, or digs into battle or some crap. Oh, while we're talking about Smash, like, okay, maybe it's just me, but I felt really uh-oh. Guys, we have friends. Good. Ah, that's lovely. Well, I have a real nice sword. Maybe I can make this work. You want old characters back more than new characters. I could live without a few of the old ones. Like, Ice Climbers always confused the hell out of me. It's like, I have to say, like, maybe I'm alone in this, but I really felt like... Do you remember the hype that was around the whole, you know, get your favorite character in Smash thing? Where they opened it up to the public. They're just like, yeah, we're going to be adding people in Smash. It's like, you know, bringing all that stuff. And, you know, there was a whole lot of people bringing up really cool ideas. Oh, yeah, the ballot. That's what it was. I mean, I'm going to take a random stab in the dark, and I'm going to say that they probably did follow to the T exactly what people wanted. Like, I'm almost positive. Because... The thing that ultimately happened with that was that Cloud became a Smash player, right? Like that's what happened. And you know what, honestly, I imagine that there's quite a bunch of people that are really interested in seeing Cloud as a playable character in Smash. So they were probably just following along with whatever the vote said. Still, for somebody that's not really interested in Final Fantasy, it kind of disappointed me. So I'm just like, well, I had a lot of other really cool things that I really wanted to see. You know? You only played as Kirby when you start Kirby and Link when you start playing Smash. Sort of the same thing with me. I've branched out since then. I've tried other things. Kirby is still my main man, though. But yeah, I don't know. The fact that you're a Ganon main... Oh, wait, you're a Kirby... I mixed up Kirby and Ganon in my head. You're a Kirby Ganon main to this day, yes. I love Kirby because he's such an asshole. Just the ground smashing, sucking people in, taking powers. Funny enough, I don't even do too much of that, you know, the power stealing stuff. I'm just, like, really flippity, and I like all that stuff. I like the flying mechanics and things. It feels real comfortable. Ganon's side B while the opponent's on the ledge. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, God. Wow, that's a lot of bats. Die. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Well, if there's any constellations, I crawled through the spider area pretty damn quick. For the sake of making sure that spiders don't spawn in here, though, I'm gonna break this stuff up. Kirby is so OP and so much fun at the same time. It feels good just to down B the shit out of enemies. That's what I... See, back when I was actually not all that great when it came to Smash, basically, if I was getting my ass handed to me, that's what I would resort to. Just cheap out the enemy and just, like, really screw them up. I remember my brother got really pissed about that. It's like, will you stop using down B? It's like, you asshole. It's like, you have other moves aside from that. How about you try taking some powers? Nope. Okay. Kirby is currently number 40 on the tier list, unfortunately. Tier list of what? Of, like, you know, who's the best characters? Come on. Let's get this done. There's plenty of spiders down below. Okay, then. I'm just waiting for us to, like, accidentally stumble across something terrifying. That'll be fun. Yeah? Oh, yeah. No. My brother hated me, too, because of that. Are you kidding me? Absolutely. Like, and, you know, understandable, because I was being a little asshole troll. I fully admit that. Everyone in Smash 4 is viable, just some are better. That's why Smash 4 has a tier list. Melee has a tier list because some are viable and some actually aren't. I would agree with that. I know one thing for certain, and that is that in tournament situations, absolutely nobody plays Wario. Nobody. And I know why, because you have got some real cheap tactics involved with Wario. Anyway, but more on the side of the... I just remembered, more on the side of the whole Smash characters thing. You know, when it came to the ballot, I had a whole lot of other things that I really, really badly wanted to do. Jigglypuff OP. Yeah, if you play Jigglypuff well enough. I mean, I would argue that some of Jigglypuff... Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God! Stop! Stop this crazy thing! The hell, man? Yeah. Right, enough of that. Ow! Okay, that one's rigged up to that. Shit. How long does this poison last? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! Crap. It's fine, we have a rope line down to there. And I'm a wuss, so I'm not playing hardcore or anything like that. Anyway. No, what... So, I'm kind of curious. What are some of the characters that you guys really wanted to see as playable characters in Smash? Like, who did you want to see win on the ballot? I'm curious to know that, because I got a few things on my mind that I would have loved to see, but unfortunately they were a little too niche, and I'm pretty sure nobody would have been interested in it. One of those, it wouldn't happen in a million years kind of things. Oh, here's another question. So, in the event that Smash does get finally released out to the Nintendo Switch, do you think they're going to add any more characters as an added bonus? That would be fun. Your brother always trolled you and said that you should pick Olimar, but you really sucked at him when you tried to pick... and when you tried to pick Kirby, he would took your controller and picked Olimar. That sounds like a mean brother. Let him be whoever he wants to be. I can understand if you were Jigglypuff all the time. I try and vary it up just so that it's fair, because there are certain characters I am better at with than others. You want a third-party character? I mean, yeah. I mean, if you think about it, with the whole ballot system that they had set up, like, there was no point in picking anybody who wasn't a third-party character. You know, because that would have been, yeah, what better opportunity to get a third-party character in than with this ballot thing? And they stuck to their word. They brought in Cloud, but I wanted to see somebody a little bit different. He was kind of mean, but today he's really nice. Yeah, it's kind of how brothers are. Superiority, inferiority, and then later on down the line, everybody realizes, oh, right, we were all being kind of assholes. Okay, let's just try and live life. Now, so me personally, the choices that I wanted for Smash, I had a couple. Now, just because I'm a gigantic fanboy of the series, I really badly wanted to see Banjo and Kazooie. Very, very badly. And on top of that, there are so many attacks in Banjo and Kazooie that would work perfectly as their characters' attack moves in Smash. Like, somebody actually wrote it up. I forget who was the artist, but there was an artist that wrote up plans for what everybody's, what their B moves, what their A moves would be, what their side smashes would be, like that kind of thing. And it all looked like it would work perfectly well. So that was something I really, really wanted to see, but unfortunately, Banjo and Kazooie weren't picked. Funny enough, this was around the time when Rare's revival thing was happening. So yeah, Rare would have absolutely totally... I don't know if Microsoft would have been cool with it, but I know Rare was totally cool with the idea of having Banjo and Kazooie in Smash. Like, that would have been fun. I know there was... I know Way Forward, they were really whoring themselves out and saying, hey, we have the Shantae Kickstarter. We would love to have Shantae in Smash. And honestly, I could kind of see Shantae as a character in Smash too. Like, she's got a lot of cool ideas. As well as she has a bunch of animal transformations she can do. Like, that'd be fun. Ultimately, I kind of wanted to just get somebody who wasn't a swordsman. Because there's a crap load of swordsmen. Ukulele's on the Switch, so there was a chance for that. Yeah, that didn't happen. That would have been real fun, too. What other characters would be fun as characters in Smash? Let's see. Well, they've already gone gung-ho with adding Sonic. They did that a long-ass time ago. Right when the whole cross-promotion thing started to happen. Okay. How far down am I now? Hold on. I'm gonna stop for a second here. I want to take a look at the map. Let's see. Woo! Oh, I got down real far now. Sweet. It's taken me 3.5 hours, but I've actually managed to make... Actually, no, not 3.5. 1.5. Never mind. It's taken me 1.5 hours to carve my way down here, but this is actually pretty good. And the bottom is like right the hell down here. And I see lava. We're getting there. So, all I have to protect me is this, this platinum armor. And I don't have a full range of hearts. By the time I actually get down there, what am I going to do to protect myself? Scared. You don't get why they have so many copies of other characters like Dark Pit. I have to agree with that. I do like the fact that instead of Young Link, they have swapped it over to add Toon Link. And at the very least, Toon Link does have some slightly different moves that are based off of Wind Waker. So I like the fact that they've changed that. But there are a couple other characters that I'm just like, why? I don't know. Like there really is not any major changes involved with between Ness and Lucas. I feel like, okay, there's another Lucas. And Jigglypuff does actually have some fairly different moves, but it's another Puffball character. And I would love to see some variety. You know, some difference in some of the characters. And Swordsman for me is a sticking point, because there are an absolute crap ton of swordsmen in Smash. Anyway, let's try and count them up in our heads here. So we have Link. Let's see, we have Marth. Roy. Lucina now. I remember some more. I guess we could add Toon Link too. There's another one. Wasn't Dark Pit a costume in Smash Brawl? Probably should have stayed a costume, honestly, because... even those who have swords and other moves, I don't know. You know, I think the only swordsman that was sort of slightly different... probably Meta Knight. Oh, and Meta Knight's its own little kettle of fish, too, because there are some people who are very vastly against Meta Knight as a playable character in Smash. Now, I forget. Have they readjusted Meta Knight in Smash 4 so he's not quite as cheap as he was in Brawl? I remember there were arms races about just being like, add him as a character! No, he's cheap! Eh. He's not he's good, but he's viable. Okay, that's all that matters. As long as they balance it out and make it so that a character isn't cheap as all hell. He's still cheap. Okay. So we have two opinions here. Still cheap, or he's viable. Uh-oh. I'm running out of dirt. Okay, made it. You know, one of my favorite things about this... one of my favorite things that happens when we go over to the hard mode is that all of these places that you've lit up previously in like caves and things like that, now you suddenly have a reason to go back, because now there's a whole bunch of corruption, there's a bunch of hollow, and you can actively go and get items that you have to get in order to go underground. And it's nice. It sort of puts a double use of the cave systems that you were originally in. You know, it's like you lit them up before. All right, now fight in them. Grab items. Get yourself some cool shit. All right, you think Meta Knight's still cheap? He can still spam a slash thing. You're really glad they balanced Pit. Pit was OP as hell in Brawl. I heard something about that. I don't know. Come on, buddy. I see you. Heh! Oh, good. A gigantic gap. Ooh, and a rail system. Ooh. Neat. Rail system I haven't seen before. His up B so hard in Brawl. What character? Pit? I seem to remember that. the up B in Brawl was not. Oh, Meta Knight? It doesn't, I seem to remember, I feel like Pit did have a kind of an obnoxious up B. I might be remembering it wrong. Here. I'm out of dirt. Do I have another pile of dirt in here? I have a bunch of stone. I could make that work. I only have 85 stone sitting with me. Yeah, alright. Here, drop off my... Actually, I should probably drop off a whole bunch of stuff I picked up. Oh, why can you only see your messages? I actually have 2 separate streams going on right now. One of them is happening on Twitch, and then another one is happening over on Mixer. So, yeah, we've currently got a couple of people talking. So I'm reading from both chats. Okay. Meh. I think we're good. Oh, hey, he's hinting about the Blood Moon. Yeah, that ain't happening until I upgrade myself, buddy. I like to give options. Alright. This is a very long asshole we've made. Do. Yeah, one thing I remember I like to do was, once the Tinkerer becomes available to get, I like to just travel along this line here, and all the places that I've lit up from, you know, from digging down here, the Tinkerer has a chance of spawning in these areas. So I like to just sort of roll through here until eventually I spot him. Just being like, oh yeah, there he is. Right on the side of a lava pool. Oh god! Am I out of rope? I am out of rope. Hey, old man. I need some rope. I do like the fact that you can pull money from your savings. You don't have to worry about just having money on you at all times. Ah, it's very convenient. Alright. Oh, yeah, but back to what I was talking about involved with Mario Odyssey. So again, friend of mine, he's still a gigantic fan of the Mario games. Huge fan. But yeah, his main issue is that he is very, very angry when it comes to Nintendo's policies, especially on streamers and people who make Let's Plays and people who critique video games. Basically, anybody who uses footage of video games in any way fair. He has a problem with Nintendo and the fact that they are very closed-knit when it comes to that stuff. Yep. Here, gotta swap over... Wait. Did I not pick... I don't think I... Am I that daft? Did I seriously not pick up the stone? Jeez, I'm distracted. Okay. Right. There. Good to go. But anyway. But he says if there is any video games out there that he feels he's actually going to want to play on the Switch, it's going to be Mario Odyssey. So he basically told me that when I pick up Mario Odyssey, and when I'm done with it, he would really like it if I would just loan him my Switch for a period of time. so that he can play through the game and all that stuff. He's like, dude, seriously, I will pay you like a rental fee if you want me to. I'm like, dude, come on, seriously. I mean, it's real nice that you're offering money, but come on. It's cool. I'll just let you play it. I guess the really cool thing about the Switch is that you could just hand somebody your Switch and be like, don't kill it. And then they, you know, it's portable, so you could just hand it over to him. And he's trustworthy. Oh, shit. Where are you? Get out of here. Anyway, he's trustworthy. I trust with just handing him a very expensive piece of electronics. Unlike some other people I know. I've known one or two people in my life that they are not good when it comes to handling somebody else's property. Like, they're not good with handling their own property, much less somebody else's. And I've actively loaned things out to people before, and I don't know, I have a pessimistic outlook on loaning anything out to anybody anymore. Because I've loaned things out so many times to people where once I finally... When I finally get stuff back from them, it's never the same. I never get the thing back in exactly the same way. Whoa! What the fuck? That's new. Never seen that before. Okay. Guess I need to look out for that. What even is that? Hold the phone. A geyser! Great! So, yay, then another trap I need to worry about accidentally reacting. You know, oh, good, you guys. Son of a bitch! Oh, God, I hate you assholes. Come on, die. Come on. Alright. Anywho. So, yeah. Both me and him, we really like 3D Mario games. And we feel like this game, Mario Odyssey, is finally going to be the game where they finally go back to sort of a Super Mario 64-esque type of experience. Like, both me and him are gigantic fans of games like Super Mario Sunshine, that kind of thing. So, we're hoping that this experience is going to be very similar to it. You know, it occurred to me the other day, I have not yet played the original Super Mario 64 on stream yet. And I should probably get to that. Odyssey uses a lot of sounds and textures from 3D World. I remember, I think I played 3D World, or no, actually, did I? I forget if I did or not. Might have just seen some video. I played 3D Land, that's for sure. One of my biggest issues with 3D Land is that it really... 3D Land and 3D World is that it doesn't feel like one of those classic 3D-style Mario games. You know, it feels like a merging between the new Super Mario Brothers games and Super Mario Galaxy. Which, Super Mario Galaxy, I don't know why, I've never enjoyed the feel of Mario Galaxy. And I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just sort of the minigame-esque kind of feel to it. It feels like you're not walking through a world. It feels like you're just walking through a set of things in an amusement park. You know, nothing feels alive. It just sort of feels like you're running through it. "3D World was Wii U, and they even said it was a 3D game that played like 2D. That's my problem. You know, it does feel like you're playing 2D game. And what I really want out of the Mario 3D games is I want to feel like I'm exploring this gigantic, vast world, you know? That kind of thing. And that's what I felt like when I was playing Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario 64. You know, it didn't feel like it was a whole bunch of modular pieces. It felt like an entire thing, you know? Thematically, it felt whole. And I'm not saying that they're flawless in any way, shape, or form. Whoa! Hey, I got some gravitational potions. Fuck yes. Doing 100% of 3D World takes so long, too. I've heard about that, too. I think the only time I've ever 100%ed a more new Mario game was New Super Mario Brothers. The original New Super Mario Brothers for DS. I really liked that one, because it actually did sort of feel like a return to... You absolute... There. It kind of did feel like a return to form. That's why I liked it so much. But, you know, it was a return to form that I felt should have been temporary. And that shouldn't have been the main focus of the entire game series, you know? It should have just sort of stayed at that little experiment and call it a day. It was fresh when it came back once. I didn't need to get the exact same game, 5 times. You got a silver Nintendo DS Lite with New Super Mario Brothers on your 7th birthday. Sweet. I remember, for me, I had one of those old original DSs. Like the DS Fat. You remember that thing? The crazy gray one. I remember one of the things that really got me excited about the Nintendo DS was not like the dual screens functionality or anything like that, but it was that I could finally play Nintendo 64 style video games from Nintendo, except on the go. Like, that's what really excited me about it. Because I'm like, oh my god, yes! Oh, that's like brand new, more power, more stuff on the go. And nowadays, nowadays, video games can be played off of your cell phone, and they can be very, very pretty. Oh, hey. How you doing? Okay. You currently have a blue see-through 2DS that used to be your cousin's. Very nice. Again, I currently have a 3DS that is sitting directly next to me that I have had tricked out to be able to stream game footage off of. And it's nice. It works very well. Yeah, built-in capture card. It's fun. I've been lining myself up to get one of those things for the longest time, and finally I got enough money and enough crazy that I actually did buy one. Yeah. I have been considering that we should play a couple of DS games and stuff like that on the stream, but I haven't really come up with any good ones, or ones that I feel would fit very well here, or ones that are interesting to watch on a live stream. Is it a new one, as in the one with the C-Stick? Yep. It's the new 3DS XL. With all the trick outs and all that stuff. Finally. I'm not building walls anymore. I can just, tunnel my way down now. So I am a fan of the Pokemon games, but I haven't streamed a Pokemon game yet. I might. I don't know what's taken me so long to get to it, though. Maybe it's just the fact that Pokemon is Nintendo. And even I myself, I've got kind of an issue with Nintendo and the whole copyright issues. And Nintendo's a big one. Nintendo's one of those things... Well, like, Pokemon's a big one. Pokemon's the thing that Nintendo... that they hold directly next to their hearts with a blade directly next to it. They don't want people to be abusing it in any way, shape, or form. And I'm sure that the second I try to upload a Pokemon stream or a Let's Play, the second I try to do that, I'm sure that they are immediately going to start putting up their pitchforks. See, funny enough, when Nintendo decides to make those decisions, it makes streamers and Let's Players make decisions on whether or not they want to play their games. Interesting. And it's almost like this indie boom might have been fueled by the fact that indies are totally fine with working with their communities. Nintendo doesn't have complete ownership of Pokemon, though. Game Freak has more ownership. They still kind of own it a little bit. At the very least, Game Freak and Pokemon, they definitely do. They do a lot of stuff hand in hand. I'm sure contractually, I'm sure that I could probably get away with more with Game Freak as opposed to Pokemon, but still, it was on their systems, and that's kind of the key thing, and it's one of their top system sellers. So if there's any games that they absolutely do not want to get spoiled by Let's Plays, then Pokemon would definitely be it. And I think that's the end-all thing. I think that's the main reason why Nintendo is so bullish when it comes to Let's Plays and stuff. Because they feel it's, you know, it's taking their game and then just broadcasting it to the masses and taking away their money. And I can tell you one thing, that's not how I watch video games, that's for sure. Data miners that organize full versions of Sun and Moon out of the demo. What? Really? I haven't even heard of that. Of course, I would say that's definitely something that Nintendo should put more emphasis on looking for. Let's Players aren't going to hurt them in any way, shape, or form. You know, it's only going to help promote their products. They were banned from using Nintendo services. I would imagine. I would imagine that they wouldn't be allowed to use them for very much longer. Am I streaming again today? Because you're about to go to sleep and you're really tired. Or you should say tomorrow, rather. Oh yeah, that's right. You're in Austria, so it's probably. Dang, go to bed. No, actually, all right. So I usually end the stream by saying I stream on Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays. All of them starting at around 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. So, like, those are the days that you can expect to see me on. If you want some information about some of the games I play, I've really been interested in playing the Phoenix Wright games as of late. I've been doing a whole lot of that on Sundays. And then... Actually, no, on Saturday, rather. Sunday is kind of a crapshoot. I play pretty much whatever I feel like playing, and sometimes it's a roguelike game. Sometimes it's Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. That's like the one Nintendo game that I'm just bullish enough to be like, nope, I'm playing this on the stream. Nope, sorry, nope, must play that one. So those are the times you can expect to see me if you want to tune into another one. Here, I will say though, the Breath of the Wild streams, especially the last one that we did, there was not a whole lot of things happening on it. Mainly, we've kind of reached a point in Breath of the Wild where I'm running into less stuff that's surprising me. Oh, hi, wizard. Are you going to stay there if I open up this wall? Oh, you are. Thank you, sir. Why not? Hearing things dying underneath me. Have I ever lured a Tim to the surface? A Tim. I'm trying to remember what you are referring to when you say a Tim. Is that... Are you talking... It's 4 in the morning in Australia. How late is it where I'm at? It's 9 o'clock p.m. So it's not that bad, actually. For you, I would say, yeah, go to bed. Get some sleep. Get some Z's. Just Tim. Are you... Okay, so Tim, is that that, like, stone guy? Or, no, the skeleton guy? Oh, wizard. Oh, wizard. That's right, yeah, the skeleton wizard. No, I have never lured him to the surface. What happens when that happens? Don't mind me asking. Don't mind my curiosity. What, does he become like a super uber boss or something? And I just didn't know? It just keeps on attacking and teleporting. Uh-oh. If I could just kill him right now on the spot, then I'm just going to go ahead and kill him. Yeah. Okay, need to grab some of this. What? The hell? The fuck? Why isn't that working? I'm confused. Why? Oh, right, there's rail underneath it, isn't there? Shit. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, no. What do I do in this situation? All right, I guess there's only one thing I can do. Here. I can make this work. Here, screw you, bats. Oh, no. No, you don't. Get the hell out of here. I know I've been shielding myself for the last, I don't know how long, but yeah, that doesn't give me the right to frickin' attack me. All right. Right. So, I think what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to drain the lava. Because, yeah. I know that's the best chance I have at making this a straight shot to hell. See, I could try to... I could try and drain it from, like, down here. Let's try and design ourselves some sort of a drain. Here, I'm focusing in on this just to make sure I don't fall in lava and die. I got a recall potion. Hi. Don't you do it. I know what you want to do. You want to come back around and try and hit me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, you gotta get going. That's cool. Again, you know when I stream? I mentioned it. Here. And if you're ever bored and want to just, like, randomly hear... just me randomly talk again, I'm going to be uploading this sometime later to the, it's the BitB YouTube channel. So in the event, for some crazy reason, you decided to look back on the archive, it's going to be over there. Hey, thanks for hopping out. I appreciate it. Uh-oh. I think this is working. Very good, very good. Oh, hi. Don't do that. All right. Well, since I'm draining all this stuff, I'm not going to have to worry about, bucketing any of it out. That being said, where am I draining all that stuff to? That might not be a good thing. All right. So now what? I see you. Got it out. All right. Oh, come on, here. Again, thanks for coming out, everybody. It's been fun. It is fun to have people come out and make some discussion about random crap. There. I like to use this as sort of a weblog, but again, it's a lot more fun when people are around. And once again, on the next stream, I'm definitely going to be shrinking the screen size, that's for sure. That way everybody could see the screen a little bit better. There is just a pit of hell sitting down here. What? Alright. Give me a quick bit. Alright. Time to let the hellhounds loose. I have no idea. What is that charge up thing that those gigantic golems even do? I have no freaking clue. It just seems like a complete waste of time. Just like, ha, you can't hit me. I'm shielded. Oh god. It's temporary. Oh, how far am I? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Here. I need to see progress. That way I feel better about it. Alright. So last time we were right about here. We've made about that much progress. And that's thanks to the fact that there is just a whole lot of shit down here that impedes progress. We're about to run into a whole lot more of it. I see you over there. Okay. I think this will work. Oh, that's what I was worried about. Oh, God. Oh, no. So, here we have worst case scenario in its natural habitat. Crap. So, more rails. And I can't just circumvent the lava. So, I'm going to need to drain it again. Oh, God. Only this time. Shit. There's a gigantic pool of lava sitting over here now, though. So, I guess that means I have to... I can try and, yeah. Here. I can try to do this. Oh, God. Okay, nope. No, that doesn't go... That doesn't work because there's a rail down here. Shit. Okay. There's no easy way to just get rid of rail, right? This is... Oh, this is bad. How do I fix this? I don't know. Hello, Mr. King. I could try and go around and just try and drain it further down. Oh, this is a bad situation. Alright, I'm gonna head this way. I'm gonna see maybe if I can go around. Me? Okay, yep. Yeah. Sort of. Oh. Oh, there's a... Oh, there's two things down here. Nice. Right. Oh, God. What sucks is that, like, I'm gonna drain this stuff, but at the end of the day, it's just gonna drain into somewhere else. This is freaking complicated. I don't know. Let's just try to go inspect. See what's happening. Don't need to worry about making steps anymore because I have frickin' this, and I can also grab onto ledges. How much space is there to drain off into. Because if there's a big old... Here. It looks like there's a big old space out there that this lava can drain to. But if in any way it routes back out to underneath us, I just want to go a place where there isn't rail. Okay, yep. Yeah, there we go. So, best bet I think I can come up with here. Here. Need to get a better angle on this. Hi. How are you? This is a big old pile of lava that I need to move. As long as we can move the lava from here down here, then it'll be fine. Like I can circumvent this rail, and then we can just move right past it. And I can rough my way through a whole lot of the lava that's sitting down here. The main thing is I just want to make sure that all this is drained out. I don't need to move all this. I feel like some kind of an architect. A worker trying to move the flow of a dam or something. Being like, no, there's going to be an absolute crap ton of, runoff from this river, so there's flow ain't going to hold it. You are dumber than a sack of rocks, you know that? No, I swear to God, if you don't widen up the river, if you don't heighten the dam, then this thing is not going to hold water. Okay. So, yeah. Here we see a bunch of lava pools down here that don't appear to go anywhere. Ooh, platinum ore. Now, I forget. I think I looked back on some of the footage. I think there was this gigantic platinum ore vein that I completely missed. It's like, and that sucks. Like, hindsight 2020, you look back at a whole bunch of your footage, and it turns out, oh, whoopsies. I could be making a lot more cash and money than this. Alright. So. This should be, in theory, plenty of room for lava to flow. For safety and protection's sake, I'm going to widen this a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Put down this. Alright, and I want to start draining from here. So far within the stream, we have not had any particular problems. Now, I'm starting to wonder, are these issues being caused by just a larger amount of data being, being used by my ISP server? I'm starting to wonder that, because that would make a whole lot of sense. Like, it would explain the fact that on Saturday and Sunday, around the PM hours, suddenly an absolute crap ton of people are trying to log on to their servers and trying to get connection. So that might explain it a whole lot. And the fact that I'm streaming right now and it's perfectly fine. Well, it's Wednesday. You don't have to worry too much about traffic on Wednesday. Okay. So basically the way I have to do this is... the second that I hit these 2 blocks out, I immediately have to run, race my way down here. I need to head through here and block this off. And the rest of the lava that is inside this cavity should drain down through here. That should clear the way, so that at the very least, we can carve our way through here. You know, because the rails are being kind of a bitch. There we go. Oh, and I also have the fire thing, so that helped me out. Why aren't you letting me through? Come on. Why aren't you letting me through? Come on. Oh, there we go. So, as long as that drains entirely, we should be fine. Although I know that this game's physics when it comes to water and liquid is a little bit screwy. If water's running at a fast enough pace, then it'll actually fill up quicker than it drains. Which is confusing to me. It's like it makes water. Alright, he's working. He's working. We're almost level. It needs to start actually going down, though. Alright, I think it's going down. Slowly. Yeah, okay, yep, it's still going down. Good. Again, if we could just... If we just break through... Yeah. Almost. Drain off the rest. Yeah, there was enough room. Sweet. Right. And again, as long as that is clear, and I'm not being impeded by a rail, and as long as those assholes are not chasing after me. You leave me alone. I'm in the middle of something here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Oh, yeah, now that I pull out my sword, it's just like, oh, no, don't mess with him. He's got a sharp weapon. There. All right. Here. That should solve that for a while. Jeez. I don't know, this is really freaking complicated. This is the part of the drilling to hell part that I don't like. Because again, I want it to be a straight shot down, but to make that happen, you have to jump through a couple of hoops. Are you real? Come on. And this game really likes to throw you every single NPC that it possibly can to, like, fuck up your situation. Okay. I'm in need of... I'm gonna move that out. I have a bucket. Okay. So let's think about this one. here. This is going to be a long one. Yeah. I do like watching it form, that's for sure. There. Okay, I don't know. I'm on pins and needles. I'd be talking more if I wasn't like terrified of the idea of falling into lava. Because that is a high possibility right now. Meh. Cool. I hear salamanders dying in the distance. Alright. So we need to put down some more. Okay, is that enough room? Let's see. Nope. Gotta take out a few more. Oh, is that enough room? There we go. Okay. I really hope this is the only gigantic pit of lava that I have to deal with. I hope there's not another one just around the corner. Sort of wondering if it would be beneficial if I got more buckets, though. Alright. So one thing I noticed while the internet issues were happening last night, it was pretty clear and pretty calm until about 10 o'clock. We're coming up to 9:30 right now. So I'm wondering if we can predict this here. Can we predict that the internet will be going out anytime soon? I don't know. Honestly, I kind of want to keep it going just to see if that's the case. Oh my god, this is so tense. It's probably not tense for people watching. Like I'm sure that this is boring as shit. It's like, oh god, what's he's all he's doing is he's just draining lava. It's like, what the hell ever, man? Who cares? Yeah, it's terrifying for me. Because at any point in time, I could make a mistake and drench myself in lava. Okay. Whew. This is one of those streams where if I were editing it down, I would have cut the entirety of this situation. I would be giving it the whole Breath of the Wild treatment. I've been trying to do that a little bit more lately, though. Just because I know people got agendas and people got things to do. And they don't want to watch somebody faff around with a lava bucket for half an hour. Ended up. getting somewhere. Alright, I've taken out enough of it. I think I'm going to start layering out the walls in here. I can only imagine how freaking hot as hell it probably is in here. You ever seen that one video of the, oh, what was it? It was like a can of Chef Boyardee or some shit. And it, like, it was just like a can of soup. And they put it in this pool of lava and it exploded. That's what I'm expecting, is just being like, my character is going to explode. Spontaneously combust. Again, I hope... Oh, hey, wow. This is... We've been draining so much lava that it's starting to leak into this, subdivision. Yeah, whatever. That's the price we pay for wanting a straight shot to hell. I thought about this the other day. So, if there was any kind of software out there that was really good at video tracking, because with Terraria, it's kind of easy to track the environment that you're in, considering the fact that, yeah, the Terraria, it's just your main character, his avatar, sitting right center mass of the screen, and then all the other environment around him is moving. I thought, how cool would it be to have a program or something that it follows your progress, and it shows like a video readout of how how you move around in the environment. Sort of like how in Breath of the Wild they added the whole hero's path thing that shows you where you go, and you can like rewind in time and see like where you died, where you had problems. Oh, see, that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about just falling into lava and dying. Whew. Well, we've managed to tunnel through all of that. Now, again, the big question is there another gigantic thing of lava directly below us? That being said, if there actually was a gigantic thing of lava below us, I mean, it'd probably be easier to get through, that's for sure. Because, again, we wouldn't have to worry about any rail. Or do we? Or do we? Ooh. I am determined. I want to reach hell. Put down some walls. Oh boy, I see some kind of a lava thing down there. Does it cut off where my walls are? Oh, okay, I think it does. Never mind. Funny enough, I don't really have to layer torches in here, because that's like... It's actually very well lit. Oh boy, wait. We're coming up on a tiny thing. I think that might intersect with my stuff. Yeah, I think it does. Oh, wait. Oh, there's some more stuff directly below. Crap. Kinda hoping we were done with that, but okay, never mind. There. And for no reason, I'm going to go ahead and light this too. Oh, hi. Where'd you come from? All right. Cool. Alright, that was the easy one. Also, I'm running out of... I think I'm completely out of silt. Oh, no, I have 3 left. 3! Lovely. So, if I want to make this work, I'm going to need to get more silt. Ooh, what are we coming up on now? It's a pit of skeletons! Joyous day. Yeah, crap. There's a little packet of silt just sitting over here. Hold up. That'll work as a temporary fix. Alright, that wasn't too hard. Now it actually doesn't look like there's anything up ahead, so we're free to just kind of carve in. Got a whole bunch of, like, grass growing around here. That is silver. Whoop-de-doo. Funny thing is, I've basically got everything that I want, silver-wise. Oh, am I getting close? Oh, actually, I think I am getting close, because, yeah, see the walls down there? Alright. Now, again, once we actually manage to get down there, what the hell do I do? Because it's a bit dangerous. And even me, with my platinum armor and all this jazz, it's not foolproof. Ooh, hey, what the hell? Hi, I just stumbled right on this. What's in here? Ooh, okay. Power potion... Nah. Not exactly what I was looking for here. Okay, what else do I get rid of? Do I need granite block? I don't think so. Or this copper ore. Or the geyser, for that matter. What am I going to need a geyser? Nearly at the finish line. Let's do this. Make it to hell. Make it to hell. Hi. What? Get back here, you coward. I hate these worms. I just want to kill them. Right away. But they won't let me do that. Whatever. And they never seem to come out around the time that I'm, you know, carving into the mountain or anything. Actually, no. They don't come out when I have a sword. They tend to come out around the time when I'm busy. You know. Uh-oh. Oh, no. This is the end. Okay, for a second there. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, for a second there, I thought that was just one gigantic lava pit. No, that is hell. Oh, and the hell bats are here. Good. Oh, joy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep myself as sheltered as I possibly can. Because even with how protected I am inside here, I mean, I'm still in grave danger of dying. Yeah, like with that guy. Yeah, I'm going to be a coward, and I'm just going to try and tunnel my way down with this method. You gotta be kidding me. Get out of here. Okay. Bone guy. Hi. I have a nice sword. I think I can take care of him. Yeah, nope. I is coward. Oh, no, you're doing your thing. Okay. Think I could take him. Oh, I don't have really good weapons for this. Shit. Damn it. Hide. Let's just hope that no more imps show up. Because with imps, I don't really have much of a choice. Okay, the music still hasn't changed. Oh, here we go. Now we are well entrenched in the depths of hell. Alright, so do I have a convenient building that this goes into? That's kind of my favorite kind of elevator. Where I plan it out just well enough that it goes right into a building and I can actually have some shelter as I enter the area. Ooh. Alright, well there's one. Oh, jeez. Look at all the bats that want my blood. This is a lovely place. Alright. Nope. So this thing does not... Okay, well, in that case... For now, I could try and tunnel my way over to that building and then have it just enter that building. That's possible. Because, yeah, with the amount of crap that's trying to kill me right now, and the amount of not powered enough weapons that I'm currently dealing with. Also, it doesn't help that my armor is not all that powerful either. Oh, good. Hey, do you guys want to fight the Wall of Flesh now? Boy, I sure do. Hello, Imp. I see you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We've done good. I'd say we've done good. I've had enough of that. We made it to hell. You know what? We have accomplished it. Good. So, hallelujah, hip hip hooray. But I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to call that a victory, and we're going to stop for now. Before I'm done, though, here, just because I'm still very curious as to whether or not I can find it. Oh, what am I doing with it? There's a statue in here. No. Oh, I got an ancient gold helmet. Neat. Not going to be using it, though. Alright. Down cloud in a bottle. What other things? Just I could drop down the ash block in here, too. Found that at some point. I have 3 gold chests. I'm just going to set them down right now. Here. Everybody in my house gets gold chests. I'm nice to my NPCs. If they get stuck in a generic, plain, wooden room, at the very least it's going to be a well-furnished one. Alright. So I got a whole bunch of brand new potions. Some magic power potion. Some lesser healing stuff. I think... Oh, I take the healing stuff and I put it in a different chest, so... Ooh, restoration potion. That might help. Don't need to use that right away. Inventory management. The game! Alright. That'll about do it. Now that we have our hands on some gravitational potions, I want to use it for the best possible way that I can think of. And that would be trying to find the Sky Islands. Because this is a pretty cheap and easy way to find the Sky Islands. So what I usually do is I take the gravitational potion, drink it, reverse, and then start flying. And I try to maximize it with a good pattern that tries to cover as much sky as I possibly can. Oh, wow. All right, we have already found one. Shit. All right, what do we got? Let's see. Oh, we have the balloon. That's good. Finally found that. Nothing of amazing value, though. Okay. Let's make sure we don't have NPCs spawning up here. There we go. All right, 1 Sky Island found. But there's usually several more. And I'm hoping I find some particularly nice stuff. Okay, I'm going fast enough that I think the harpies will not hit me. Yep, there you are. Hello. How's it going, harpy ladies? Okay. Still nothing out here. I do wonder, how many other people use this technique? Because, like, I'm almost 100% certain that I'm not the only one. Anything? Come on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Found one. All right, I've got about 1 minute left. Let's try and make this quick. The harpies want my blood. Let's see. Ah, yeah, Star Fury. A strong Star Fury. Good. Eat lead, slackers! Okay, let's use the remainder of this potion. Did I manage to get a horseshoe? I couldn't tell. Did I even collect everything in that chest? Wait, did I get wait. Did I get distracted by the fact the Star Fury was in there? I don't remember actually taking the chest. I'd like to be very careful about this. Dude, these islands are actually... Okay, yeah, I did take everything. I'm taking the chest, though. Crap. Guess I'll use the rest of this. Okay, we done good. What I'm really gunning for right now, though, is a horseshoe. Like, if I can get that, then we are in good shape. Then all I need to do is find myself the Tinkerer, and we are definitely... Yeah, we're in very good standings. I can combine a bunch of super items and make myself a colossal amazing one. So far, nothing. We got 2 more minutes. Can we cover the rest of the sky? I forget, what were the ingredients to create one of these potions? It's something ridiculous, right? Like, I remember, I looked it up, and it was a whole bunch of endgame type stuff. Whoop! Flippity floop. The bitrate on the stream is actually very confused because I keep flipping between like dark colors, light color, dark color, light color. So it's like the output, like look at the output out there. I don't think that's a glitch with the system. I think that's just like, I think that's mixers, because there's a specific way that you encode the mixer signal. And, oh, hello. I think that might be confusing it. Oh, just a lake shit. Here. Ignore the fact that I'm doing this. There. There we go. No, it's both kind of fun that they add the sky lakes, but it's also kind of annoying because it takes up good... I don't know if it takes up sky. I don't know if they just added that, the chance for those kind of land masses to show up, but I don't know if it cuts out any of the chances you could have had to have just another sky island. Do something. I am doing something. We are looking for sky islands. It's not very exciting, but hey. So far, I've run into an absolute shitload of harpies. Oh, God. 10 seconds. I don't think I have enough juice to be able to make one more run up. Right. Well, let's take a look at our loot that we got from that. Oh, hello. I'm gonna let you live. I'm not ready to deal with that right now. Okay, wow, we traveled directly over the jungle. Nice. So anyways, we are net gain 1 Star Fury. So that's good. That should help us out on our quest. Now, on top of that, you know, I guess this could be the first night that we try to fight the Eye of Cthulhu. Did we ever pick up an Eye of Cthulhu? I don't think we ever did. Come to think, yeah, I didn't run into that at all while we were doing any of the stuff underground. Is that something that only shows up when you have enough hearts? I'm not sure. Plant. Let's see. Let's get back. If I have enough, resources that I can make myself a platinum helmet, I may consider fighting the Eye of Cthulhu tonight. Because I think at that point, it's like a given that I will be able to defeat him. Let's see. Meh. Sure. Yo, this part of Terraria for me, it's always been extremely boring. Because it's like right at the very beginning of everything. Like right when you pretty much have nothing. You don't have any of the special amazing weapons. Any of the end game arcane type bullcrap. Like that's the most fun Terraria could possibly get, where you're just flying through the air with a submachine gun killing every bitch that's in your way. Hey, what am I doing? Why am I traveling back to the base this way? Yeah, dude. Shit. Okay. So, how much platinum did I collect? Checking here. I know I put platinum in here somewhere. This is the ore chest. That's lead. Gold. Here. Sort. Oh, maybe I didn't put it in here. Where did I put my platinum? Am I just carrying it on me? I don't think I would be. Crap. Hold the phone. Oh, there it is. Jeez. I am so organized. Right. Let's see how many we can forge here. $23. Good. That leaves the question, how many do I have already? I have 6. How many did it take to make a helmet? Ooh. Yeah, I have enough. So I guess I'm gonna keep the witch hat, because why the hell not? And I'm gonna put you back. I'm gonna pick up you. Plop you down. Damn it! It's already nighttime, so this would have been a lot better had I timed this out so that I could have done this during the day. But I am prime and ready. So this basically means that at any moment in time, well, basically the first night that I have managed to grab all of this health, it's pretty much guaranteed that the Eye of Cthulhu is going to hear. It's just like, what? There's a super powerful bitch here somewhere in this world? Well, shit, I gotta go take care of that. Alright, so let's think about some of the stuff we can have. I think the balloon's gonna help me out a bit. I got a whole bunch of potions and stuff. Regeneration potion I'm keeping for a rainy day. Got a blowpipe for whatever reason. Jungle grass, sure. Why the hell not? I'll keep that. I'll keep that. See, I'm still in the position where I feel like I could potentially bring somebody onto the stream. I don't know when, and I don't know who. Well, okay, I have a couple people in mind, but in the event that they do decide that they want to join in and just have some fun on Terraria for a little while, I want to keep a couple couple special items that I pick up over time, and those will basically be the hand-me-downs. Stuff that I'm not going to use, but yeah, they're all, they can have them. Right then. Why am I still carrying the copper pick? I don't need that anymore. Let's place you down. I mean, everything else is a bit of a necessity. Guess we don't need the bucket anymore, because, we've already made our portal to hell. Got ourselves plenty of protection. We got ourselves a Star Fury. A strong one at that. I'm always skeptical when it comes to going to the Tinker and being like, "Hi, can you make this a super strong Star Fury?" Just being like, "All right, yeah, I'll give it a shot for you." And then he tries it, and he's just like, "Oh shit, I broke it. Eh, no refunds." All right, so we got a whole bunch more reflective dye. Wait. So goddamn useless. Actually, can we make it a different color? Hold on. Reflective copper, blue acid, purple ooze. What happens when I use? That looks stupid. Purple ooze. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. A very terrifying purple color for a witch. I still need to get, like, again, when does the Tinker show up? I'm trying to remember. He shows up at some point after you defeat a whole bunch of the folks. Wasn't it something like you defeat the Eater of Worlds or something, and the Eye of Cthulhu, and there's a chance that the Tinker can show up bound and gagged in the tunnels at some point, and you have to go find him? I think that's the case. Well, I would love to fight the Eye of Cthulhu right now, but yeah, he's kind of... I'd have to go through an entire other day, and it's already 10 o'clock at night on a Wednesday. Oh, I have Mirage dye. Shit. Didn't even notice that. I'm gonna put you down. Yeah. Yeah, as much as I want to do that, I kind of... Yeah, I want to kind of put it off until sometime later. Because it's late, and we're doing plenty fine. As well as we've done very well with connection on the stream tonight. So, I kind of want to call my losses... I want to trim out my losses here and just cut off streaming before it gets any worse, like my internet connection. Because it's probably going to. I can almost guarantee you. Let's see. Well, we can... Die. I suppose we can make a plan for trying to defeat the Eye of Cthulhu next time. Basically, like, the next stream, we could consider that just the... finally, the stream of going out and beating bitches up. Now that we're actually completely powered up and ready to go, and I finally have access to, this bad boy. I think we're good. For now. Aside from that, I got a lot of other stuff I need to get done. Especially, the last couple of streams, I still have not uploaded them, and I need to get to that. So, I think... Yeah, I'm gonna call it for tonight. It's been fun. We have enjoyed ourselves. Okay, enough. I'm gonna stop rambling, and I'm just gonna finish things up. So again, thanks everybody for popping out the stream tonight. I appreciate it. If you wanted to take a look at this episode anytime after it's done, you can go over to my YouTube channel, and I will have that uploaded, and as soon as it's done being processed and things like that. I stream on Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays, all of them starting around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Saturday. Okay, well, I don't really have any sort of particular schedule, but I do have certain games I play on certain days, just based on how I feel. I know Saturday I've been trying to get back into... I've been playing a lot of Phoenix Wright, so that's one thing you can kind of expect to see either Saturday or Sunday. And then the other off day, meh. I played a lot of rogue games on that day. And then Wednesday, I've been playing a lot of Terraria. And honestly, it's been real fun to just dive back into it, so hey, I might just make this regular if I'm up for it. Anyway, yep, that'll do it for tonight. Again, thanks for stopping up. See you next time.